Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been a bit of a break since I last recorded something, as you'll soon find out why, but you can probably already tell I'm not in dark and dreary England anymore. I'm in Japan, currently at the Kaiwo Park, which is on the coast of Toyama. So why am I here? Basically, we've emigrated to Japan. So it's been kind of in the works for quite some time now. But finally it's happened. I've been here for I think 2 weeks now. It's all blurring into one. Maybe 2 weeks. Karen and Violet have been here a bit longer. What to report really? Karen is working for a Japanese company in Toyama. Violet is going to nursery, and I am at the moment doing nothing. Which is nice, but yeah, one of my jobs, or I've got a few jobs. First of all is find a job. Second of all is we need to find a house to live in. And third is cars. We need transportation, although the transportation in this area is really good, public transport anyway. At the moment we're not too far away from a station, so it's easy to kind of move about. I do have a rental car at the moment, so that's definitely helping things. I've moved from a port town in England, King's Lynn, to I guess a port town in Japan, which is Toyama. Quite a bit different for sure. This is kind of a bigger place than small King's Lynn. This is of course a city, so that makes it different. But yeah, as you can see, really nice weather today. You can just about see Toyama mountain range across the back here. Really looks like a scene from Lord of the Rings, is what I always say. In the winter time it's much clearer and crisper, but today you're going to get a little bit of heat haze. We also have the bridge over the port, just over my left shoulder here. That's cool. There's actually a walkway underneath the bridge that you can walk along, which I don't know if I included in a video before or not. If not, I'm pretty sure Karen included a video of that. And then off to my left is the Kaiwo-maru ship, which is cool. So we have a few things planned to do. I've already kind of got a couple of videos lined up. I've actually made a couple of videos that I haven't edited because I kind of wanted to make this announcement video first. I just can't get over how nice the weather is today. The last couple of days it's been raining here and it's been quite chilly, but today I think it's going to get to 24 degrees. When I first arrived in Japan, I think it was maybe 26 or 28, so yeah, quite a difference, and then it kind of dropped to about 14 or 16 degrees. But luckily the weather's held out now and I'm able to make this video for you, and yeah, and just say I'm in Japan. We've emigrated. So I'm not entirely sure what this channel's going to become. It kind of started off as being focusing around cars, I guess, but I think that's going to be a little bit problematic with at the moment us not having an actual car. So I think this channel's just going to end up becoming kind of just a day in the life of, or not, perhaps not a day in the life of, but just an occasional blog update for, I guess, friends and family to watch, and anyone else who's interested. Hopefully I'll give you a little bit of a better view of Toyama in a minute. Here we go, a little bit of a better view. There is Toyama. The water's definitely nice and clear here, or nice and blue anyway, compared to the Wash, which is of course well known for being a brown silty water. So yeah, that's the big announcement, I guess. It's been quite hectic this first couple of weeks. I have recorded a little bit, like I said, but it's been difficult kind of sorting out my residency, sorting out my driving license, bits and pieces like that. But finally, that's kind of all over with now. I can kind of have a little bit of free time while we're kind of house shopping, car shopping, and looking for jobs, of course. Luckily, like I said, Karen has already landed her job. That was kind of one of the prerequisites before we left to come to Japan. So luckily, yeah, she kind of landed that and has been working that since, which is going very well for her. Violet is in nursery, which she's really enjoying. It's quite funny when I drop her off to nursery, she kind of, as soon as she sees her teachers, or not teachers, kind of the people looking after the kids, as soon as she sees one, that's it. I'm forgotten about. She's off running, smiling, jumping at the teacher. So that's really nice to see, and I believe she was fine from the first day. I didn't take her the first day, unfortunately, because I wasn't in Japan, but apparently she was fine. I think it's about an 8-hour drive from Tokyo. We flew when we landed in Haneda Airport. I flew to Toyama because it has its own small airport, which only took about an hour. I think you can also catch the Shinkansen bullet train from Toyama to Tokyo, and I think that takes about an hour and a half or 2 hours, something like that. So yeah, it's really nice that we do have the option of the bullet train here, and also kind of the local trains are really spot on, and Toyama City itself has trams, which is really cool. I'm okay at the language. Well, I say okay. I have basic Japanese dialed down. I can kind of, well, I can read katakana and hiragana okay. It's just kind of understanding what the words mean. But I think I can get by on mostly daily stuff. I mean, with Google Translate, it definitely helps, but learning Japanese is something definitely I need to push forwards on. I kind of always am. Every day I do a little bit of studying, but I perhaps need to pick up the pace with that. But for sure, being kind of immersed in it is definitely forcing my hand to pick it up quicker. Now taking us to the viewpoint up the top there. I picked the kind of the deep gravel part, which I'm regretting because it's getting in my shoes at the moment. I'm guessing kind of those buoys out in the bay over there. Some kind of fishing, maybe. There's quite a few out in the distance there behind that red buoy. So this map shows you where Toyama is, just here. Tokyo is over here. But you can see the importance of its location because it can kind of trade with Russia up here, China, and Korea. So there is the Toyama range and the bridge and the real one. So reading this, it looks like the peak of Toyama is at about 2.5 kilometers, which is quite cool, and which I didn't realize the bridge is actually 3.6 kilometers long. Malu. A little bit of information for you. So it looks like the park is quite quiet today, interestingly. When I've been here before, it's been quite busy, but then again, this is a Friday afternoon or Friday midday, which reminds me, I need to get some food because I'm hungry. So I think that'll be our next stop. We'll get some food. There's not really much else to show you in the park here. It's just a nice place to come, and I thought it'd be a place to kind of introduce my emigration. I think I saw a cafe when I parked up, so I'll probably head there and have some food, and then yeah, I'll probably call it a day for this episode. Yeah, so stay tuned. Like I said, this is probably going to become more of a daily life stuff at the moment, because like I said, with the lack of cars, I can't really do any car content, although I'm planning to go to Owada circuit pretty soon, which would be cool because I'm missing cars. Yeah, so with that, I'll eat some food and we'll call it a day.